Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to Leisure Gaming. I'm Leisure. Thank you for joining along with this live as we go through the story of Honkai Star Rail. And I hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween last night. I know it was a bit chilly, but maybe you did get out to do a little trick-or-treating, and you're probably going to be sitting down eating your kids' candy while they're in school today. I know I am. So we're continuing along the story, and we are now at the part where we're gonna have to go through Tingyun's things and attend her quote-unquote funeral. Um, I'm saying funeral because in the last episode we find out that she was either possessed or something like that. She might be dead. We don't know where the real Tingyun is, or even if that was the real Tingyun from the last episode. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, go ahead and watch that last episode. And we're just going to continue on.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames, to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild, was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Hey, welcome to whom just joined. Thank you for joining along.
Prepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Tingyun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
So I guess we're gonna just drop off all these gifts.
It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
It's a little faster.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of...
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Tingyun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Tingyun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Cienjo had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it.
Oh, you don't know. Oh.
Where is Miss Tingyun today?
I'm just gonna tell her the truth.
Miss Tingyun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Tingyun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Tingyun in return.
I think if you just tell them the truth, all the gifts that they're gonna do are gonna be great at the funeral.
I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting
I think I may have
taste.
caught a slight cold from walking around outside last night.
Tingyun's blend. Seeing as Tingyun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
How many gifts was she? Well, we know how many gifts. 4. I think it's 4.
The Wafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast? It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets.
But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Gotta give it a try. It was famous for its mung bean soda. You've gotta give it a try.
All right.
Go.
Okay, let me concentrate on this. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages coming in. It's a loud owl.
Spice is supreme. Check.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Oh, something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy,
this hurts.
right?
This hurts. Like, none of them know.
This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift for Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yanming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague.
Who's the bow going to? Oh, damn. Yeah, as soon as I saw the silhouette, I'm like, okay.
What brings you here? This bow. Did out for me. She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me, those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
I hope this chapter does not end without us finding out if Tingyun is actually gone,
Everyone,
or if we
please
find
place your
her
objects
actual
aboard
body.
the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Tingyun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Tingyun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
I feel like the paper plane is... Oh, we're gonna... Oh, yeah, just put
Thank
everything
you
on
for
there.
everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Tingyun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your
She's gotta be
unjust
found.
fate.
Like, come on.
It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
right? Like, I feel like they just can't kill. Well, I guess they could just kill off a character.
Let's take it in turns.
But we literally just met the character. And it wasn't even the real one, so...
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astro friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yen Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Oh, I wonder what he's gonna give us. Something good, I hope. I always hope that we'll get them as a gift, and I know that's not gonna be the case since he's a 5-star. Would be kind of cool though.
Would you like me to relay your message?
I wonder what he's gonna give us. A light cone, some gold, probably some advice, information, backstory finally.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Alright, so we got an army behind us.
I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
So let's not march hold it.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
Oh, okay, here we go.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications.
Oh, come on.
And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Oh, we definitely need some backstory
May that
with
voyage be
what
smooth.
what crime he'd committed, what is going
I bid you
on,
farewell.
or what, not even what he committed, what did his past self do?
Oh, hi. I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
And you got mopped.
So soon?
Like, you wanted to fight
help the General, but
an
things
upgraded
didn't turn
Don
out how I
Hung,
wanted them to be.
and then you
Learned
wanted
my
to fight
lesson.
Blade at the same time.
Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Don Hung, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me... I'm worried that he still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
That won't even be a spar, just another mopping.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Don Hung. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Nope, I'm done.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine, fine. Don Hung and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Who else is there? I mean, granted, I guess I could go look out for Fu Xuan and all the others, but really? No, I think I'm good. I'm not gonna get anything out of it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can go do a new equilibrium. I say we just return to the Express. Return to the Express, get on to the next one.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here...
Oh, we never found out who was inside that coffin.
...from our own. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember? The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Oh, here we go.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners.
Which are you? Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive?
I knew it was him.
Surrender?
I was saying it was up to him.
Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Tingyun. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the
Jingliu
to choose its next path.
Jingliu?
The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Damn, that's a cold entrance. All puns intended. Woo! Wait, what? Is that it? Say to find out what happens in the next upcoming. I've caught up? Okay, so now it's just all character missions.
Nice.
Hold on, was that really it? Did I catch up into the story? Oh, let's go do this one.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited. But Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Oh, Branya. What does she want? Okay, so she's got a festival going. The Soul Warm Festival.
That Don Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya. Let's go to his room and talk to him.
And we got Luca on board.
What the? Is this a letter? Upend the ancient sea and return to old ground.
Yeah, I wonder who that's for. I mean, we know who it's for, but who is it from? Alright, and I could do the mission. So is this just all filler stuff now? I got all of these that I gotta knock out. Holy crap, that's a lot. Nope, we're a little short. Oh, we're just short. Just one more pull. We just need one. Okay. Is that Hook? Oh, Hook's here.
Donhung! Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lofu. It was tough on the spirit.
Donhung. I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy.
So next expansion, March gets stabbed in the chest and she unlocks her full ice powers, right?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the Express.
I mean, the Trailblazer gets stabbed in the chest, gets a new fire weapon. Donhung gets stabbed in the chest, unlocks his dragon immortality. March has to be next.
Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
You won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure. I know, but it's still a shame, don't you think? If only Himeko could come with us. Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Sien show. You didn't notice? At his age, he might not appreciate the extra excitement.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Welt.
Go ask Himeko to tag along. She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Urillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for you helped us out with Cocolia. I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that's going to begin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid I'm hungry right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Gardener. Make the most of the festivities. You earned it. You two and Don Hong did help save your little six after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Alright. Oop, too far.
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Yeah, when did she have a chance to buy that?
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long. But now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna
So does March have a skin? Where you can change into his actual outfit?
Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort. Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you? Huh, you do seem to travel light. But don't you at least need some pajamas?
Nah, we're
I
good.
was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila. Ready to go? Belobog, here we come!
Oh,
700
here's Topaz.
It's never too late.
Have you guys
to pick up the tab.
for those who have rolled for her, have you unlocked her? And if you have unlocked Topaz, have you been enjoying Topaz? Is she worth the roll?
Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration.
Oh, hold on. We gotta change this team up just a tad. You're not supposed to be here. You are. Yeah, we can keep it like this. The only other thing I would change would be maybe drop her for her. Yeah, let's do that. That should be fine.
There's bound to be food, right? Come on, Belobog. Don't let me down. Wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't look like a Silvermane
Yeah,
guard
who's this
uniform.
guy?
All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy? The Interastral Peace Corporation. Who else? The one whose insignia is pretty much everywhere? That IPC. You still don't remember? Oh, what about Findy? That's one of their products. Oh, and the Interastral Peace broadcast. You know, the one always being played on the Express? Never mind, it's not that important. The important question is...
Someone didn't do their taxes.
Doing on Eurillo 6? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to.
I got a feeling this is not going to be well.
Hey, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Yep, this isn't gonna go well.
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, let's not jump to, you know, hasty decisions here.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
Yeah, we may have helped just a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect.
Yeah,
but
what's going on?
I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. And that's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer.
There's nothing out here.
Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. Me too.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way.
What?
See you next time.
No, teach, Rich. Teach us. Then again, she'll just come around and tax the hell out of us,
The
so.
universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main
That's a lot of cheering.
the food. Come on, keep up.
purple. I don't have any of the talent points.
Next, I'll be introducing
If I had the talent points, I'd speed around with her.
Everyone listen carefully, okay? Belobog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago. It was originally built to memorialize...
Hey, welcome to who just joined.
Alyssa.
Playing a little Honkai here. Just finished up. We're in the prologue of, I guess it's the event that's coming up, or the event that's starting.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand. And also... Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silverman adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome. Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago.
Miss Payla, Peter's falling asleep.
Enough. From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Payla.
That's better. Now, where was I?
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side.
Yeah, we'll knock this one out.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start...
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for a great show! Let's get started! Heartbeats will shake me. So rules can't break me. Crank the sound and let your soul be free. The lightning strikes right on the wall.
Oh, you know, I do have this.
Speed, not haste.
But let's do this one instead.
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two.
Much to your dismay.
Welcome back to Belobog. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be...
There we go, Soulworm celebrations. We're doing the prologue for
I hope
that.
you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through. It's no big deal.
Understood. I hope you both enjoy the festivities. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing additional patrols.
Got it. We'll get out of your way then. Bye.
Bye for now.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit.
Finally.
After all, she was the one who invited us here. Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere.
I think we go to Branya, because I want to see what the IPC's doing. What discussions do they have going on?
You know what I need.
Oop, wrong way. Okay, here we go.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too?
Yeah, she's here to collect taxes, man.
Business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. Yarilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of our reunion.
What are you
with
up
old
to,
friends.
Topaz?
I'll get out of your way.
Is everything all right, Rania? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Songworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze.
Yep. We know all of that.
Much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
And you don't have the cash.
Ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarilo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed.
So there should be nothing to
That
collect.
the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
Oh, wow.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
Oh, that's harsh.
The interest.
Oh, the interest. After 208. Oh my gosh. How much?
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
What strong measures?
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it. Yeah, we have to help Rania out. The IPC is too big and powerful. The Belabogians won't be able to resolve this problem on their own.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but...
I'm trying to figure out how Bronya's even going to repay this debt. It's been 200 plus years.
Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Yeah, we're gonna need...
I don't think we're at that stage yet.
No,
This
we just...
Topaz seems like a reasonable person.
That's fine. We need someone a
With
little...
your
We need
silver
Himiko.
tongue, I'm sure we'll make some progress.
Oh, this is gonna be horrible.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
I think we need Himiko for this.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach. Okay, got it. We better think about what we're gonna say.
Okay, so how are we even going to try and put a dent in this debt?
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other. Why, of course I will. Meeting friends from the Astral Express is always a moment worth cherishing. What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece.
She's already looking for
Portrays a
things to
certain
take.
kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships. Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value.
She was in here scoping out to see
But
what was
with a
valuable.
keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
This is why we needed Himiko.
You're so direct. I like that. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears.
Because it is.
However,
It is unreasonable.
You must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurilla 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Branya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one.
No, what did you
The
propose to
exhibits here are pretty
Branya?
ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurilla 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
No, there's definitely something to worry
Don't worry
about.
yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurilla 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch. Well, yeah, but she'll be really disappointed. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy.
Yeah, we don't want them to be the enemy.
All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Oh shit, Zila. Now I wonder if Zila knows about what's going on. Oh damn. Too late. Now we've made enemies of the IPC. This is gonna be fantastic.
The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld. Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. And now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute. Again? I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Sela!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? I'm not
Oh, when
sure
did she
how much
change
longer we
back?
can hold out. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. We're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black?
The people in black.
Potaz, Pasto.
Potaz and Pasto.
Right now, the
Oh,
most
I like those
important thing
names.
is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me? Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way.
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day. How about you take a little lunch break? I'm sure the IPC allows that, right? What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains!
Oh, let's throw hands.
Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a
Way to pick at the guy, March.
I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Oh, of course I don't have any ice along with me either. Let's see. This should be fine though.
Gale Force! Don't mess with me.
Oh, they're a little chunkier than I thought. How strong are they? Oh, they're level 50. Okay.
A gift from the stars. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Don't mess with me.
Stay the course.
Oh, I don't have the usual buff people that I normally do.
Everything's ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secret to the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I forgot I swapped her out for. Damn it, yeah. I forgot I had swapped out.
Gale Force!
Heal. Heal.
Just
We need her.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I didn't think they would still attack her.
A guest with no manners, huh?
Oh.
Look out!
That's a break.
Savor the vigor of it. So you are afraid of me.
Yeah, I think I might have to swap her back in swap Tingyun back in.
To the clouds! The wind is rising. Cloud kites, formation! Bolt! From the blue!
But then she can do things like that, so I'm not sure if I actually want to swap her in or out.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That's it? He sure took off quickly.
We're gonna have to fight Topaz, aren't we?
17 rounds of interviews and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight. Let's set off when you're ready.
So now I'm curious, like, they're fire and ice. Let's swap to this one.
Caught your breath yet? It's time to show these IPC fools. Right after we finished chatting with Topaz in the museum. Did it take you that long to notice? I thought you were supposed to be the observant one. The quicker we handle the IPC, the faster we can get back to enjoying the celebrations. Let Zila know when you're ready to go.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC. Let's get moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fine then. Ice, fire, imaginary. Level 50. Yeah, we're good. We've got everyone we need. Oh, they went and messed with Sevrog.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it?
Svarog.
And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Uh-oh, Topaz.
Hello, miss. Are you...
What are you up to, Topaz? Leave them
I'm
alone.
Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guess, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style. Eurilo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC.
Oh, they want to
No
take the
one
entire
reverses
planet?
outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog.
Oh.
I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. Enough to crush the Legion's vanguard.
So is that what she's after? Get the entire planet,
This is my
take over all the mechanized things.
I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But
Creating a bunch of
first,
automatons.
I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
Oh, yeah, okay. Quote-unquote peaceful approach.
I understand.
No! Damn it, robot, you're supposed to be a lot smarter than
Oh.
this.
So, you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Great. Are we gonna have to fight him again?
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again?
Numby.
Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Okay, Numby. Take me to Topaz.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying? Seriously? You actually speak Trotter?
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
No, I really don't know anything.
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're definitely gonna be fighting the IPC at some
They
point.
want to do this the hard way.
We're definitely fighting the IPC at some point here.
Evil must be gone. Who's the lucky one today?
Stand down and I'll spare you.
That'll take more than medicine. You're in bad shape.
Customers are always welcome. Chill out. A gift from the stars.
Yeah, let's do a speed boost.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Unworthy of my time. Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
Oh, never mind, so game over. Oh, I love having her on the team.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you.
So not only do they want the
or
geo
suffer the consequences.
crystals,
Dare
I don't
show
remember
your
what they're
face
called, it's
around here
geomancy
again.
crystals. They want to take the entire planet and turn it into an automaton place and get rid of pretty much all the humans, or just put them in line to make them work for them under this debt.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully.
Alright, good call.
You claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
When you think you're gonna get busy, you kind of apply for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on selling this battle in violence, prepare yourself for my life again.
Alright, cool. Let's just settle this. Knock these guys out. Move on to the next thing. Topaz, we need to talk.
We're in trouble now. Evil must be gone.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Oh, I should have did this
Thousand
first.
wonders to raise your spirit. Good omens. Fight as one.
Oh, okay, he's bringing for backup. Let's see.
Who's
do
the
this
lucky one today?
A blade of moonlight.
Time for a shot.
And let's knock this
Favor
one
the
down.
vigor of it.
Customers are always welcome.
Okay, we'll stop this.
Chill out.
What is going? Did he just get a promotion?
Can we talk?
A gift from the stars. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Naughty children, don't listen. Now,
We don't need to heal yet.
All the
We will boost her though. Okay, we will need to heal. Oh, damn! I didn't think I was gonna need to heal just yet.
just a little something.
That was close.
Think nothing of it.
Save it for your own skin.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
He called for more backup?
Nowhere to run.
God of War, this is Honkai Star Rail.
Scared yet? Who's the lucky one today?
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Yeah! You paid for that.
That hurt.
Tedious. Fleeting light, roaring flood.
A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Chill out.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Alright, we'll heal
All
her
better
first.
now?
Keep the healer up. Oh no.
Thousand wonders to raise your good omens. Fight as one.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
There we go.
Who are you people? Not even our tech can take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Alright, bring Topaz out here.
Received word from the director.
want to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
I mean, yeah, you want someone to pay attention? Threaten their paycheck.
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
Yeah, you better go talk to Branya.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
It's probably from Topaz. Oh, never mind.
I get the feeling Branya's worried about something.
There she should.
We better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Branya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Branya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
These guys don't look like thieves.
Oh, damn.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
This bitch.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express.
Oh, Servala's not gonna like the fact that she turned those robots on her brother.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
That doesn't help me. What did that say?
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet.
Oh, don't try to go with that whole, oh, I grew up in a small place and I was poor and I grew blah 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 story to try and pull on string hearts.
Resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, on a fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same.
This whole story is just a tug on some heartstrings. Come on.
Experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven.
And then you guys take the planet.
The IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision.
So you guys will snatch everyone on the planet for labor. You'll take all the planet's resources and turn the planet into an automaton factory.
I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree, but it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision.
That's probably the only truth that she said.
The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't and shouldn't be a decision made by me alone.
Yeah, bring Zila, bring Natasha.
That thought has crossed
Let's get all these people in here.
It comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote. and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
She has Farog on her side now. Come on, we gotta move faster than this.
Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision...
Alright, so how many people do we need to talk to here? Well, I think I know how Saval's gonna vote.
Well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion? Uh-oh, sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
Oh, that is not how I thought she was gonna go.
Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here,
That's true.
Especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since
Might
I
be
was a
too
child,
late if that happens, though.
which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Ooh, now I wonder what she will say.
We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious. Sounds serious. I'm all ears. Really? You better not be making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true. We don't have much time, Kayla. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular
No,
reason?
I didn't think she was gonna say that either. Holy hell.
Climate reports.
Am I wrong?
Based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But Is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So, compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the IPC is actually good.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. Do you need my opinion? I'm happy to help. So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
So it's 2-1 in favor of signing the contract.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
Well, we know Zila's gonna definitely go against it. Natasha, on the other hand, I don't know. I think Natasha might be in favor of it.
People, there is noise. What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long face? Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and well, if I were Bronya,
Yeah, figured she wouldn't sign.
I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
And we know Zila's gonna definitely say no to this.
None other than the saviors of Belobog.
Oleg is definitely gonna say no.
To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me. But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi. Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle. let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear.
He'd
Have you
sign?
considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
Danger.
Miss March, Big Brother, what brings you to the underworld?
Hey there, Clara.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Like when you get a new job,
Mr. Sparrow went up
all
for
the
a
other
walk with a
people
lady
that
called Topaz.
you were waiting for, you know, replies or waiting for people to contact you, all of a sudden everyone wants to contact you after you've taken an offer. It's amazing. It's amazing.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion. True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something? That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just
Sounds like
taking
Clara's
away
in the
people's
know.
dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
I wonder if Sarog is just
right.
pretending to go
Children's
along to
Citadel
gather
is a place
information.
where anything is possible. Oh, just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
Clara. I've been saying Clara. No, Clara. Yeah.
All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments. Oh, right! We haven't asked Zila.
No, we know how Zila's gonna vote.
Probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
Well, we know she's already gonna vote against it, so... Then again, you know what? I thought some of the other people would have voted against it, and they didn't, so... Like Serval.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling alright? You look a little uneasy. Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
We don't have time, Zila.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
I thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders.
Oh, I did not expect her to say
No matter
that.
the choice she makes,
Wow.
she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Yeah, I did not think Zila was just gonna say, nope, I'm not gonna make a decision.
It's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call. Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. What was Zila's perspective on the matter?
Oh boy.
I should have known. Sounds like Zila, all right.
I mean, that's what she said.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to
Okay,
continue
Branya, what are you
any
gonna
longer.
decide here? Big decision, Branya. What are you going to decide?
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait!
Himiko! Oh, wait, why are you off the train?
Supreme Guardian.
I've heard stories of Honkai's third impact and what happens when you get off the train. I've heard stories. What's going on?
Is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
I said we should have brought Himiko along from the beginning.
I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
Oh, I knew that little wench.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
There we go.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Yeah, we're about to fight.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
We're gonna have to fight them again.
In Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
Where there are people, there is noise.
The Supreme Guardian has breached. Ready to enter Rivet? Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC agents ahead.
That's fine if we do. Yeah, this is fine. We're good. So what if we run into them? All of them can catch these hands.
Destination reached.
I'm hoping he's playing her for information so he can make, you know, a better decision.
But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with the Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on.
Nope, we're fighting them head
Captain,
on.
What do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time
just
to
fight them
deploy
all.
the automaton stealth bomb. Are you ready? Use the Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Okay, what does this do? When controlling the automaton stealth bomb, press the attack button to trigger self-detonation and stun all enemies in the attack radius to complete the challenge. If the automaton fails to stun all enemies at once, or is discovered by enemies, the challenge will be failed. To avoid the enemy's line of sight, use sprint to approach your enemies and take them all down at once. It's the wrong button.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
I don't think that's a...
It's a shame we had to resort to this method.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
When it said stealth bomb,
Correct.
I was really thinking like,
The
oh,
exterior
it's
is
just
similar
gonna
to the
knock
Grizzly,
them out
but its
for
weapons and
sleep,
armor are
not
more
explode in
advanced.
their face.
Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready.
Can we not just fight them?
Are you ready? Use the automaton. Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
Alright, so we gotta wait for him to come back in range.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that Topaz took when she...
Let's find her and tell her about Branya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off!
Okay, let's see how strong Topaz is gonna be here.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Yeah, she's about to catch these hands.
The Express never pursues conflict as a first means.
No, I do.
But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Okay, I thought we were gonna have to fight him. So, yay for that.
Why Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on Rainbow 6. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for interrupting, but this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
Yes, it does. Catch these hands, Topaz.
She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution. My superiors have granted me the approval I need. You're very curious about my work, aren't you?
Yeah, what approval are you talking about,
So
Topaz?
many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Oh, that's fine. Catch these hands, Topaz.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Oh, catch these hands, Topaz. Catch all of the hands.
Customers are always welcome. Evils be gone. Who's the lucky one today?
That'll take more. Savor the vigor of it.
Don't pay for that.
Try harder.
Chill out. I don't remember inviting you. A gift from the stars. Everything is ordained by the star. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I didn't see how many groups this was gonna be.
Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
You're in bad shape.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Oops, forgot to charge again.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Nowhere to
than
run.
ever.
All will be revealed.
Oh, I meant to hit 3, not just the 2.
Lunar flame.
Oh, especially the entire group.
All the best. Who's the lucky one today?
Unworthy of my time. A blade of moonlight.
Yeah, she needs to heal. This might be a waste, but
Just a little something.
kinda need to heal right now.
Think nothing of
Save it for your own skin.
it. Time for a shot. Nap time. Chill out. Customers are always welcome.
Speed.
Everything's ordained by the stars.
This one.
Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. 1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. Fight as one.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Evil's begun. I'm okay.
Extra action. Oh, this guy called for backup again. That's right.
A guest with no manners, huh? A gift from the stars.
Ready for death.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Heal
All
herself.
better now? Let's be friends, shall we?
Let's try this one.
Who's the lucky one today?
Nowhere to run.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
Oh, is this the laser? Yep. Heal.
Just in time.
Oh no, the laser's coming.
Just a little
He
something.
lasered last time. He did the same animation for a laser, so
Save it for your own skin.
Customers are always welcome. Chill out.
let's get rid of that guy.
A gift from the stars.
Unworthy of my time.
Oh, we'll save that.
Naughty children, savor the vigor of it.
What the crap?
All the best.
She should. There it is.
1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. Fight as one.
I was hoping she would have her ult by doing that.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. A blade of moonlight.
Everything's ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
There we go. Get rid of the big guy.
The Astral Express is so highly regarded.
You're next, Topaz. Let's
With
go.
this warming up, now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put
Oh,
down your
come on,
weapons.
Branya.
Branya! Oh, you're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting.
Fine.
I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was inappropriate.
Oh, she just saved you from catching these hands.
Come this far. I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
What a dismal sight. This district.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead is a little treacherous. Watch your step. Let's go.
Oh, this path was blocked off before. Where are we going?
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
Yeah, that's the one we used to whoop Kokoli's ass with.
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines,
The engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Balabagians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Balabagians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Balabagians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Oh, it'll take a lot of time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Urillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Alas.
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the reports and potential accountability...
You should be fired.
I'll handle it.
Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
Oh, if that was the case, we would have... Okay. Get fired.
That's unlikely. At most, they might just lower my rank and reduce my bonus a bit. But don't worry. I work for far more than just a paycheck.
Bull crap, or else you would have came to this conclusion and just not pressured Branya to begin with.
I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's, special. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel.
Really? We're going back to that
You
hotel?
need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
She should be
Where there are
fired.
people, there is noise.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
March was looking forward to the Soulworm Festival for ages. Looks like she's missed her chance this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you.
Uh-oh. Get
Your
fired.
rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
So she dropped the rank, lost some pay. Couple years and she'll get that back.
Oh, you only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay. How about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pier Point. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Who is Aventurine, and do we get this person later on?
Aventurine to start collaborating with others.
Penacony. What
Oh
else?
crap, we're all going to the same place.
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on your Rillo 6.
I'll get back to you later. Seems like it's just one wild ride after another. I hope I made the right decision this time.
Oh! The bear exists! It's not extinct!
The snow is mesmerizing.
No, we do not want Topaz on the train with us. No. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining along. We'll probably pick this up tomorrow, maybe? Or we'll probably just pick it up when, hold on. Yeah, because all this is just, it's just a bunch of companion missions and whatnot. Kind of want to pick it up when the story comes back, so that's probably what we'll do. So I'll see you then. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to some other episodes. I will have some Master Duel episodes coming out. It's been a while since I put one of those out. So I'll see you in the next one. Later.